everybody, and welcome to Base Tours on the Crew and Friends server. My name is Pun. Our special guest today is Froe.
Hey everyone.
Well, thank you for joining us today and allowing us to visit your home.
Yep, you're welcome. If anything, it's my pleasure.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a young adult living in what most people believe is the best state in the country. I happen to agree with them. So that's what's about me. But let's get on to my base here.
Okay. So when did you start playing Minecraft?
It was before Minecraft was really a known game. It was, I believe, it was 2009, around that time, around October, or maybe around there. I would have to, obviously I don't remember very well, it's a very long time ago now, but it was a very long time ago. So I've been playing it a long time. Hope you can tell because my building skills are great.
Yes, this does look great from the start. What inspired you to come up with this design?
Well, I remember actually I don't know if many of you guys know this or not, but there used to be a guy who made YouTube videos named X, and he would make videos called X's Adventures. And his first tip was always to just dig a hole into a mountainside, and that would be your first base. So when I first started this base, I had been going through a kind of slow part, or slower side of Minecraft. I'd been kind of getting a little bit bored with it, and I'd wanted to revitalize it. And so my plan was to kind of play it like old school. So I did that for a little bit, and I didn't like it. So I scrapped that, and I started to do my own kind of little thing, and I started to use the red and white stained clay blocks here as a design, and I really liked it. And now I hope you guys do too, because it is literally my entire base. And so from there we can probably continue on.
Okay.
Here's my first kind of build I did before I decided on any theme of my base here. Everyone knows the first thing you should probably do, besides get like a bed or a furnace or a crafting bench, is get some food in you. And I went about this by getting a wheat farm in. At the time it wasn't automated, it is now.
It doesn't look automated. Do you have some kind of lever or something you pull?
Yeah, right here. This hole right here.
Secret lever. Oh, very nice. Like
It harvests most of them.
You could say it works like clockwork.
Yeah. Do you have any questions so far?
Yeah, how long have you lived at this base?
Oh gosh, that's a good question. I don't remember when I first settled down. I guess I could look it up with vlogs and stuff, but that would kind of ruin the fun, I guess.
Yeah, that'd be cheap.
I'll just say the answer's a mystery for now.
Alright, well, let's see a little more.
Here's a cow farm.
Oh, yes, mob farms.
Everyone knows that wheat will only get you so far in the game.
That's very true.
So now we got some wheat. It's a real small room, just gotta keep them real condensed in there. That'll make them grow big and strong,
Yeah, I was gonna try and milk one, but I've already got water. Oh, I let one out.
Yeah.
Let me see how your meat tastes. Let me see if this is some grade A stuff or not. I'm gonna try it. Oh, I'm not hungry.
Yeah. You'll try it in a little bit.
Yeah, I'll see. I'll give it time to fester.
You can look out the window here. This dirt right here is not part of my base. That is a prank that was done to me. I have not cleaned up yet. And then those trees out there, that was my first tree farm. Before I had kind of an idea of what my base was going to be like. And I have since abandoned it. Now I have an internal tree farm that I like much better.
That does look like a giant... There's a lot of leaves. It looks like a tree exploded like popcorn.
Yeah. One of those. There's a long time ago when the big tree still grew, to give you a sense of when that was in action. So a couple updates ago.
I do like. What did you put? Quartz in here?
Yeah, once again, this whole hallway right here is kind of was built kind of. It was my first hallway I built of the base, and it was before I had any real design put down, and it's gone through like 5 revisions since then. Like this garden was added in later on, that kind of stuff.
I was so jealous until I heard that you can actually craft pots now for plants. Like, I thought you had all these infinite amount of pots, and I was like, how did he find all these witch farms?
No.
Or witch huts?
And here's just a simple reed farm.
Ooh, it's so blinding. Oh, but it goes all the way down here?
Yeah, it's many levels deep too, so it's pretty boring. It was just because I was too lazy to set up anything automatic at the time.
Yeah.
Once again, a little garden.
I think the glowstone works well.
Yep.
The darker red. Yep, more plants.
One of the original goals of the base was to not use torches very much, but
I see that. It's these little details, though. You have plants in the corners. Obviously that's not going to grow here, but it looks like something else. I almost want one of those texture packs or resource packs so I can see what these look like in another light.
yeah,
But
I see what you mean.
it's the details like that that really kind of bring everything together.
Yeah. I have spent a lot of time into this base, so please don't be
Were you taking math classes?
don't. Have you ever read before?
Yeah.
This is from a book.
What is it? A Dr. Seuss?
No, it's 1984
Nah.
or 85 or whatever that Big Brother book.
George Orwell or something?
So here's just a door I made, and that room in there is kind of just, that's where I get like my diamond tools and stuff, but there's not much to show.
You ran out of pressure plates, I see.
Well, no, I didn't want to have pressure plates because there's villagers in there,
Oh,
and so I didn't want the zombies to come in and activate the door.
that makes sense. Okay, so what else you got here?
And here, yep, I don't know if you just noticed that you had a lake spike or not, but that's the wheat farm, or the sugarcane farm, sorry, harvesting itself every once in a while. Here,
This is actually gold, by the way.
yeah, oh, it is again.
Hey,
We just emptied it a little bit ago.
that just emphasizes how efficient it really is.
It's not that much. It's more, probably just had a bunch in the hoppers above.
Here, I'll spread them out so that they fill up more slots.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
So that's just a simple room. This, so you need, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but you need sugarcane to trade villagers to get emeralds to get diamond tools, which is how I get my diamond tools. And for over a year and a half, I had planned on having a auto sugar cane farm here, but I had never built it. And not that long ago, probably about a month now, I had finally decided to build one, and here it is, and it works very well. I'm happy with it.
It's all
my-
covered up. There's no need to see it. But
Yeah, it's pretty simple. If anyone does want to see it, I can show you it. Come visit my base and I can show you it, but there's no need to show it on the tour.
I spilled some, but that's fine. It just looks like it's broken now.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so what would you say is the your favorite part of your base?
Well, that would be coming up over here. I don't know if you've noticed or not, but there's a lot of hallways in this area, and we've kind of been in one over here. And when we first started, there's another direction.
I see there's multiple directions. It goes down, it goes up.
Yep. Well, one of my favorite things about this space is that all the hallways kind of meet in one central location. And this would be it, right about here. You look around here, and there's a lot of different spots you can go. And it's basically the center of the base. It's around the center of the mountain as well. And so it's one of my favorite. It just looks nice. I'd also say it's the most unique part of my base, how everything kind of intertwines around this location.
Yeah, that just kind of answered my next question, which would have been, what about your base is different and unique from others?
Oh.
It looks like you just doubled up on me there. But, no,
And what I was gonna say before about the other the sugarcane farm over there, but I can say it here as well. Is for a couple rooms I got into the habit of with the hallway is getting symmetrical with the doorways. So if you notice from the distance, the hallway kind of denotes that there's a doorway here by having the three glowstone and the alternating pattern. It looks just more. Does that make sense?
Well, they're pointing. It's almost like they're pointing to an entrance.
Yeah. And then the same thing over here. This is a better example of symmetry. Um,
Oh, with these corner slabs or
yep.
stairs. I do like that. You picked the three things, right? All these things. The what is that? The white wool, not wool. The white clay, the red
Yep.
clay, and glowstone.
Yep.
They really match
Yeah.
well.
So and then right here is my. These are all my unenchanted tools that I get from villager farming. So every dropper here is filled and then has a chest behind it that is also filled. So that's how I get my free diamond tools. It's pretty nice.
Oh, that's very. You just click a lever and it pops on a new set.
Yeah, it's very handy.
I like that. And it's made of the dark wood too, the spruce.
Yeah, I try to give every room kind of a unique look. So like if you look just down a hall here, there's sandstone look here. It just makes it kind of. Every room should look different, I think.
Oh yeah, I see the acacia. I noticed the acacia now more.
Yep.
Hey, horsey.
Horse farm here. I don't really use horses very much because I have speed 2 beacons in my base. So that's
That
good.
skeleton you have behind the glass keeps walking back and forth. He's like looking at me.
Yeah, I've many ever since name takes came out. I've been trapping mobs and keeping them inside my base here. I have another one right over here, zombie. And inside this lapis store here is just another armory, but this time they're enchanted tools, mostly armor actually. So like if I ever die, I can just go in there and step on a pressure plate and I get fully equipped again. So that's a nice tool.
That just makes life so much easier.
So now we can walk over to this side. This is my most recent part of the base I built. Still work in progress, so please bear with me here.
No,
Here I plan on having a library, but it's not fleshed out yet. So we can keep going.
I'm sure you have a lot of books.
Yeah, it'd be also for enchanted tools.
Is this your banner, or is this just a singular?
This is from Silnius.
Oh, he left this for you.
Yeah, when he pranked me, the planes.
Planes always win.
Yep. When I pranked him first, so he got me
Okay.
good.
All right. See, you have nice views all along the path.
Yeah, I'll try to get some windows in there. Go ahead and step on the pressure prey if you want to taste my meat now.
Oh yeah, that's true. Ah, okay. No, there's a. Yeah, I was gonna eat the raw stuff, but maybe I should eat some of the cooked meat. Apparently, I'm still not hungry though. Yeah.
Here's my sheep farm with the dome. Here's actually one of the only parts of my base that would be considered outside of the mountain, which I think is kind of cool.
Okay, yeah, I see. Is there an entrance or something I can see the dome? Because through the glass, it's harder to.
Yep, right over here is kind of the entrance to the sheep farm area. So here's the actual sheep farm entrance. You can step in there if you want.
Get back. Oh wow, it almost feels like I'm on a new texture pack with this glass ceiling.
And I like this design a lot because this is the first time I use andesite, smooth andesite or whatever this brick is called here.
And it's weird looking back into the base, so the hallway over here from the outside. It has a surreal effect.
Yeah, whenever I come on this side, it reminds me of as if like I was a test subject inside of a laboratory, and outside there was the lab, and people would be like watching me. Or does that make sense?
It takes me back to like Jurassic Park when they're doing that tour.
Yep.
They show the lab assistants.
That's what I'm going for as well.
Yeah.
And then so just a simple dye farm, dyes and stuff will be here. Nothing too extravagant.
Very nice. To go along with the sheep.
Jeb.
Yeah.
Jeb sheep. Here's one of my favorite builds I did in recent times. I call it my Zen room. I can just get some music playing for us if you want.
I like the carpet, I must say.
Do you want some music playing?
Why not? Yeah, let's get the mood going.
Alright, let's get some. I come in here when I need to just relax from Minecraft, and the zombies are pounding me too hard, and the skeletons are getting too annoying. Right after I died to lava, I come in here and just sit. Mostly I come in here when I just want to talk to people, but I don't want to play.
I was starting to feel it.
Come over. You know, one could come over and just relax. For 1 diamond an hour.
You'll see me AFKing in here with the diamond on the ground that despawned.
And then over here is my newest part of the base. I don't really want to talk about what I'm doing with the rabbits. They're kind of not kept well right now.
This is inhumane, Froe. I don't even know if that's... Ugh. Well, it was nice to know you, rabbits.
Let's not talk about it right now, please.
That just makes me worry about wherever I walk somewhere now. There's probably something being tortured or starved to death underneath.
No. They're dead. You don't have to worry about them.
Moving on. I don't want to think about that anymore. It's just gonna make me sad.
Here's my. You be careful with your choice of words, though. You might be next there, Mister.
You want a high five?
Here will be my next room I'm planning on making, and it's going to be just a little a little fishing area, and I want to get some guardians in here.
That would be extra impressive if you could pull that off, dragging it all the way over.
I want to get like 2 or 5 or 10 or so.
I do like using Depth Strider in your pool.
Yeah, maybe I'll make like an underwater viewing port too if I get guardians in here. Like some way to access it and have like glass in the bottom so you can look from the bottom up.
That does sound very nice. I like that. You could see them from underneath. It'd be like an aquarium, like at SeaWorld.
Yeah. So I just want to point out that over here is once again the horse farm, and just on the other side of the horse farm will be my favorite part of the base, the center area. We can even just visit it real quick if we want. So just to give you a reference of where we are.
Yeah, it seems almost dizzying, but I do know that it seems to go in circles or figure eights, and always wraps around curves. It's an interesting design how everything kind of fits together and yet doesn't seem kind of square. Or
to say that I tried to do that would be a lie. It kind of just happened organically.
Well, you just have a naturally lucky, awesome talent when it comes to building like this.
This last stretch I did try for it, but like originally it was just organic.
What's this?
So here's like a slime block launcher. You can just jump up here. It's like a little elevator.
Okay, I like this. I'm waiting.
Pop up now. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to get used to, especially if you're a noob.
Shush. Hold on, I got it. Oh!
Yep. Oh yeah, you almost did. Do you want me to build a staircase?
Hold on. I think I've got it.
There you go.
Yeah.
So here, this section of this whole hallway here was originally going to be like my multiplayer part of the base, where I was gonna have like a casino here, and I was gonna have like a betting area and like a shop. And
oh, weren't we gonna grow grass? Have a growing grass competition?
here's gonna be a grass game, yep, and different other like multiplayer games in this part of the base. But then I kind of didn't want to do that at my base anymore.
So now it just looks like 2 gold cemetery
So now I have
plots.
a bunch of gold sitting around.
They look almost like cemetery plots.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna turn that guy down.
I noticed that you have 15 deaths.
Yeah, I started venturing out to that new territory, and that thing is really tall. I fell a couple times. It happens. And
So
then
now,
and then killed me, of course, when I had no armor on at spawn. Don't know what his problem was.
so here's a new area I've been working on.
It almost looks like the red spells out words. Like this is P. Oh shoot! Where did he come from?
Yeah, this is a new section, so it's not fully safe.
POOR. See,
Or?
I want to read a word into it, but I don't see it just yet.
It's not intentional. Here's another mob I've captured. Poor soul.
Oh,
Here's
I
one
don't
of my.
mind this.
What?
I don't mind that at all.
Yeah, oh yeah, I captured him because people do not like zombie pigmen right now.
Yeah.
So I had to.
Bad. Oh, ow, dude, I was threatening him.
Right
Oh
here.
my gosh, does that not take you back a little bit?
Yeah, that's I don't know how that happened, but I got a stack of leaves that don't have a texture. So now that's what they look like. So yay for that.
That is awesome, and the fact that it stays. I hope when the glitch is refixed or whatnot that it doesn't change back.
Yeah, same here. So just down this hallway here is a creeper. Was a creeper.
Yeah. So, do you have any future build plans that you've got coming up?
I do have plenty. I have a lot to build on. Just to finish off, I just wanted to bring you guys down here to complete the thing. Here's the other end of the sheep farm, and here's where we were originally. So that completes the other, another loop.
Yeah, I honestly I get lost in here every time I come over. It's crazy.
That's why I wanted to bring people down here. So there's just one more section I want to show off before we kind of wrap it up here. Is that all right with you?
No, go ahead.
I hope we're not getting too long on the video here.
We should be fine.
But to answer your question here, we can actually sprint if you want. To answer your question, there's a lot of different plans I have, and to say that I have any definite future plans would be hard for me to say. I talked about the fishing shack. That's the only definite one I have. Like I already have it started, so obviously I'm already doing it. But I don't like to commit to things. I've tried that before with my sugarcane farm, and it took me a year and a half to build it.
Yeah, sometimes it's just a matter of commitment or having the time.
Or just not being lazy.
Wake up.
So here's another example of me being lazy. Notice this prismarine block here?
Yes, I see.
Everyone knows this came out in 1.8, right?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't start this redecorating this room until about a month ago, but I built this tree farm 2 years ago. Or a year and a half ago to 2 years ago, around the same time as the sugarcane farm. So, another example of me being lazy on the server.
So you just updated the surroundings of it.
Yeah,
You
it's still not
already
done.
have it here.
Still not done. Still have to do the ceiling.
Well, that's the life of a Minecrafter. Is everything is a work in progress.
And here was one of my favorite builds I did. And it's a mass smelter.
Yes.
Come up here. You can go up the stairs real quick.
Yep.
And you just fill these chests with cobblestone. And they automatically pour in. So it's not that complicated. And then I have a bunch of lava deposited in there already, and then I just flick a lever, and the lava gets dropped into the furnaces, and it just smelts a bunch of smooth stone.
I imagine this thing fills up rather quickly when you have 15 furnaces.
Yeah,
focused in.
it's pretty swift, but it's still kind of a slow cook. It takes about an hour to cook it all. But this is my slow cooker, I call it. I have a fast one upstairs where I can smelt like a stack of items in 5 seconds.
Very nice.
And then if you notice, there's item hoppers right here.
Yeah.
Right above there, there's a minecart that leads all the way to my chests over on the other side of the base. So I can just drop off cobblestone here directly from the other side of the base. So that's pretty nice. Don't-
queue sometimes my head starts hurting.
Don't talk it up too much. It's pretty easy actually. Here's
Oh.
a
Welcome to Etholand.
yeah. This room is yeah. I will take that one. This one I model off Etho specifically.
I specifically jumped over these pressure plates knowing something like that might happen, but
So this just moves stone storage and cobble storage.
is that why you have the clay, the dark gray clay that kind of looks like smooth stone?
No, it was more because I just wanted the color. Once again, every room tries to be unique. I like this though. How the glowstone looks here.
You did patch it well. It's hard to put gold everywhere, but it does match up with the red. The red kind of blends in with it. The clay does too. Even in here, it doesn't stand out too much. That's really hard to do with it. I'm impressed.
Thank you. So that's just about it for my base. We kind of glossed over the general specifics of it, and we skipped a good number of rooms, and we didn't get into too much specifics, but this is more just of an overview of the base and a basic tour, not an in-depth showcase. Just to show an example of what the future may hold for this kind of stuff for other people to follow. We're not looking for a 10-hour showcase of every person's base. That'd be too much. We just want something that's quick and easy to do. We don't need to go into the in-depths of how every part of your base works. We just want to kind of look at it and a basic understanding of it. So that would conclude it. Thanks for everyone. Pun, do you have anything more to say?
Well, thank you, Froe, for allowing us to check out your base. It's been quite a pleasure to see how this place has come along so far, and hopefully other people would like to show off theirs as well, so we can kind of see how everybody's doing on here.
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks for the interview and whatnot.
Okay, well, I guess we got cut off there for a second, but we're back, and it was kind of the end anyway. I wanted to thank you for allowing us to tour your base, and I expect that you'll be taking the opportunity to tour other people's bases as well, let them show off what theirs looks like.
Yeah, no problem. I'm not sure if I said this or not already, but as I said, this is going to be used kind of as an example for other people in the future, hopefully, where like what a base tour would be like. We kind of want to just see the general gist of a base, not like the in-depth of it. You can do that on your own time. So, hope you guys enjoyed it.
I'm in F5 right now. Yeah, right next to you. We look like brothers.
Well, that'd be cool. If you guys have any questions about my base, like how I built this or any of that, you can go ahead and ask, or come over and like look at it yourself. Just don't break anything, please. Obviously. With that, do you have anything more to say, Pun?
Thank you very much. I appreciate the time here, and I appreciate being the opportunity to host you in this little tour. Or I'm sorry, take the tour with you as you host it. But it's your turn now. Now you have to interview people. You have to take the punishment.
Well, that's if they want to be interviewed.
I'm sure they will be lining up outside the door. They'll just be out here banging on your door. I want a tour. I want a tour. Okay, guys. I will see you later.
See ya.